This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Guys, I'd love to know what you think of Benjamin's website. It was launched this year, and I think that's the big thing we've done this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, and it has gained a lot of growth.
Yes.
People are subscribing there. Remember, website has the advantage that we now connected directly.
Yes.
Without the mediation of social media.
Yeah.
And this one, we have control.
Yes.
We can meet there. You can buy products, we can exchange, you can get our materials there. Make sure you visit our website, benjaminzuruglobal.com, and subscribe there. We can give you a newsletter on what we have coming up.
Yeah.
That you never miss any of our events.
Yeah, like our February conference, isn't it?
Yes. Of course, we're planning the Valentine's.
Yes.
The love mood.
Yes.
Yes.
So even if you don't have a Valentine's, or I think also that's such a good idea of planning ahead, because sometimes things stress us when they approach and we don't have a plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, sometimes you're overwhelmed for just the surprise.
Yeah.
And you want to plan ahead. You want to know what you guys have coming up this year.
Yes.
Just the whole year plan.
Yes.
You can just have it in your mind.
Yeah.
Yes, please go to our website. And this book, I'm so excited about it. This book is the ultimate growth book. Many other books are specific context, and we have books about healing, many other areas.
Yeah.
But this one is those want to go to the apex of their ability.
Yeah.
If you are hearing us when you still have energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can still move around and strive and dream, get this book. This is a pocket guide for how to climb to the best of your capabilities. How to keep your feelings as your tool, under your control. How to make your relationships serve you rather than you just serving them.
Yes.
How to make sure they are building you, not burdening you. This is the condensation of how to arrange your life to fly.
Yeah.
If there's that one word, just to become a master at your own life.
Yeah.
This book is about mastering the psychology of personal success, and it is so dear to me because that's what I live for. I just want us to go to the best of what we can be.
Yeah.
The worst loss is not that you died, it's that you did not live.
Oh my goodness. Why did that catch me by surprise? The worst loss is not that I died.
Yes.
It's that I never lived.
Yes. You survived around, avoided, played careful, cautious, on eggshells, minimizing, not to make people comfort.
Yeah.
The night bird, that singer who knew she was passing on from cancer. When she told us the story, was struck with grief. She said, "Hey, don't cry. I want to sing before I die." You might as well join me. And she sang.
Yeah.
She said, "Okay. Well, I'm here. I'll sing."
Yeah.
She embodied. Her death was coming sooner. Ours was coming. Maybe not that soon. Hopefully.
Not soon. Yeah.
But just the fact that she was still looking youthful and she should have lived longer.
Yeah.
But she condensed the lesson of death. Knowing you have a deadline should inspire you to do all you can.
True.
We want to make hay while the sun shines. And this is a book to help you before you are asked, to step aside. The next generation has come. If that message is coming,
hey.
That message is, even when you're driving, that you're sorry, shush, go.
There's a Gen Z in an office I used to work. I used to call her Toto. Then she started calling me Shosh. I was like, hey.
Stop the game.
Let's stop it.
A day is coming by the perpetual law of nature that we shall be told to step aside. It's time for the next generation.
Yeah.
You tend to see children growing up.
Yeah.
You don't realize we're also growing.
Some of the millionaires now are children that we literally changed their diapers.
Yes, and you see them making moves. Oh, they do online. You see them moving.
And talking like they know something. You're like, hey, you. I saw you being bored. Yeah.
I'm just 22, just made my first few millions, guys. This is how it works. Oh.
remember the conference, your conference?
Yes.
And the testimonials people are giving.
Yes.
And you're watching and you're like, you can't be more than 20.
You know,
You're talking about millions.
I tell you the truth, if we can learn this early when you have time,
Yeah.
we can give ourselves a competitive advantage. To be forewarned is forearmed. To be informed advance is to be given a head start.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
All right. I won't even read anything. Please get yourself a copy of this book from the website. That said, today you want to teach us about how to deal with narcissists hidden in church.
It's a very difficult subject to mix together.
Hey, you want to touch the Lord's anointed, first of all.
You know?
Yeah.
We go there with a lot of innocence and,
Yeah.
and good intentions.
Yes.
But we have not read that part that warns us that the devil himself masquerades as an angel of light.
Yes.
You know, and at night, the farmer planted good seeds, and at night, while men slept, the enemy came also planted other things that look like wheat,
Yeah.
but they were tares. This is what we are saying. There are some disastrous cases where people have been victimized in the very place they went for healing, and they were so invalidated by society, and they were so afraid and gaslighted and confused that they suffered in silence. And many. The problem is hard to get away from churches because it encapsulates nearly every aspect of your life. The people you go to the same church are usually everywhere.
Yeah.
You meet them at work, at home, in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
in the supermarket, everywhere.
Yeah.
To change church is not just church, you're changing community. That's a very difficult transplanting to do.
Yes.
It's very difficult.
Yes.
Many times you change church by good luck because you moved to the university. Because you are transferred to Mombasa.
Yeah.
If you look back why you changed churches, you did not intend.
Yeah.
It's your life that changed all of it.
Yeah.
How many times does it change like that? After you settle somewhere in life, your family, your career, you establish that, you don't always move like that. Only when you're young and you're trying to find school here, university there,
Yeah.
job there.
Yeah.
That's when you're lucky. Today you want to bring something to the forefront of your conscience. That this big word of narcissists, people who are abusive, manipulative, psychological abusers. People are so empty and ashamed of their life that they transfer the shame onto you. But they are so charismatic and charming that the outside world is not seeing what is happening.
Yeah.
That you are alone in your suffering.
Yeah.
Are also found in church. And the first instruction is to keep your private information, to keep private your personal information.
Okay.
We tend to want to be helped, and we bear. We really give everything. We really explain where we came from, what is happening. You know, that place you want to be guided. You mean well. You want to be shown the way.
Yeah.
You want to be led, and you want to crave the pure spiritual milk that you may grow thereby. You have a lot of scriptures encouraging you to grow.
Yeah.
But because of your naivety and youth, and you don't know what can go wrong, today just want to warn you what can go wrong.
Okay.
As you disclose where you need help, because you're telling us the story of your life,
Yeah.
where you come from, and things and challenges, so that you can encourage each other what we have overcome.
What are you talking about? Who am I talking to?
The community of the church, the general
church
community of the church, yes. This narcissist can be the leader, or just one of the leaders, or a person there, and sometimes it can be the whole community.
A whole narcissistic community in church.
Yes.
My cell group.
Yes.
Oh no.
When they are very powerful narcissistic leaders, they become the flying monkeys, the enablers, the supporters, the helpers of that.
Yeah.
And anybody who is not complying is punished and
Yes.
cursed. You are predicted that you shall perish, you will not fare well, and you're brandished as the opposer, you know, of the good work, and like you have joined the other side. Like, and it goes, and you're branded that way, and you're made very uncomfortable. Your life becomes very unbearable because people are looking at you funny, directing hatred at you at the supermarket, on the street, everywhere. You don't know where they are. They're mixed in the public, and you hear rumors about you. They comment funny things on you about online.
Yeah.
Be careful now.
Yeah.
What we're describing here is not a small thing.
Yeah.
But we're saying, as much as you want to share, I want you to practice the sacred art of privacy, learning to have a sacred side of your life that you transfer to therapy and therapeutic settings with a trusted friend with a psychologist, with a person whom you can pour out your dirty linen, whom you can process your life. As you tell us how many people you slept with, and we are 100 of us, where will you ever live your new life now that you're not sleeping with people? Tell.
I was giving a testimony. Is that,
yes.
Should I not?
And you told us 200 of us. How will you ever see you differently? Ever. And you've washed your linen. I'm not saying there's no time you should encourage people when things overcame, but I just want you to be cautious and read environments. There are times that what you're sharing is so way in the back. If you want to share dirty things, they should be very old.
Okay. Yeah. Not yesterday.
Just last year, let me tell you, I bought it 3 times.
I get you.
Yes.
What is that? How comes that when I'm telling a very old gone story,
You're no longer that person? You've outgrown the vulnerability of being exploited because of it. You have gone far away from that history, that it is not your definition anymore.
Okay.
What is current, what happened yesterday and is still bleeding should be with a surgeon, not the public. Go to a psychological surgeon and explain what happened.
What about these people who apologize to the church? You sleep with someone in the church, you get pregnant, then you go and apologize.
There are many cultures, many places you find that for them to believe you are remorseful as a community, they have put some standards. We may not go there into that. But I encourage you that instead of being subjected to humiliation and embarrassment, you're better off going to another community.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know, if you're genuinely sorry, you want to change. Because some people are not sorry, really.
Yeah. But they've mastered the system, so...
Yes, they know how to say sorry technically.
Sorry. Yeah, with tears.
If you genuinely just blundered and you don't want to be judged forever, sometimes just change where you are in. We are saying, I want you to learn to safeguard vulnerable secrets.
Okay.
When they are fresh and ongoing, or just concluding. They are very... There are some things about your parents you cannot say when they are around.
Yeah. I get you.
You know?
Yeah.
It will have a lot of side effects.
Even these divorce testimonials people give, and you're co-parenting, then...
And the other person can get the information.
Yeah.
What you say.
And the child can get the information.
Yes. You know?
Yeah.
So I want you to practice a lot of wisdom in knowing what to do.
Yeah.
And how much to give. This first point is not to mistake the church community for therapy. To know when you need therapy. We may not delve too much into that, but I just want you to know that your pastor, your vicar, your priest cannot be your psychologist because they have a conflict of interest. They have another relationship with you. You're a member of their congregation.
Yeah.
They may not want to lose you.
Yeah.
They may not challenge you to the level you need to be challenged. There's a language of therapy that is not good for a man of the cloth, isn't it?
Yes. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know.
There's a word used that will not be proper for a person of the pulpit.
Okay. Like, cut the crap. Something like that. I don't know.
You get it. That language that is just so direct.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Some psychologists are also very polite, but us, when we mix life coaching, we can call madness. We can call it foolishness.
Yeah.
So, don't burden.
I get you. Yeah.
Don't force them to beat about the bush.
Okay.
Some of them are very decent. They don't want to really wake up and go away.
Oh.
Some churches are even hiring psychologists nowadays.
Yeah.
But even in that environment of church, where there's a lot of amen and Christianists, may not be very proper for now, please. We can't go there again. Now, please, just get serious with your life.
Okay. Okay. I get you.
This whole, you know... You did a development, okay.
Because if I have money and I'm a top tiger.
You know? Some things may become, you know, that status interferes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to go to a place where a surgeon who doesn't care what you do. They're just dealing the wound with the problem you brought.
Yeah.
The alcohol, you were drunk again.
Yeah.
So that neutrality you need it. The second thing is I want you to listen to your intuition more than outside voices. When you are young, when you're growing, when you're looking for mentors, people to guide you, spiritual guides, you may think you should listen to them more than you listen to yourself. You don't have a connection with your own intuition. You don't even believe your own voice.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You listen more to the outside guidance, and you don't know that there can be misguiding. Many people who transferred the inner rudder to the preacher, to the mentor, to the person.
Yeah.
You're being so vulnerable because they can ask you to do things, and because you're not in touch with your own inner self, you're being told that is maybe the sinful nature resisting, that kind of things. They don't tell you about intuition, because if you learn to listen to the inner spirit, your soul, your intuition, that inner voice, you're very hard to control. You have another reference point. When people say things, you're just referencing. And there's this hype. My mentor attended where people were just giving their land, their houses, their cars, and he just sat there and moved. He did not give his car, and he appeared rebellious.
Yes.
Resisting.
How dare.
He just said, I see those guys struggling and bitter. And because they gave and what they expected to come suddenly, the fruit did not come.
Yeah.
He had an inner guide saying, I'm not comfortable with that. And you may not be responding as enthusiastically as other people, because you have another person, and you're borrowing the Bereans who, the mighty Paul preaching, they're still cross-checking whether what he's preaching is aligning with what is written.
Yes.
So these people have another way of checking. Does it see? I'm not sure. Let me think about that. You don't always have to say amen, yes and now. And say, okay, I hear.
Yeah.
You can leave it pending without implementing now.
Okay.
When there's hype and emotional excitement, delay your commitment.
And music.
The natural rule, the first rule of major decisions, never make major decisions when you're excited or when you're angry. Those feelings will influence your decision. Does not mean you resist persuasion. Sometimes you're convinced.
Yes.
You're solid. Yeah, I think this is it. And it sounds true.
Yeah.
But if it's a major move, a lot of transferring of money, do you want to just get into your KCB and transfer 10 million?
No. And as you're talking, I'm just realizing that some churches have very similar characteristics to multi-level marketing, where they showcase only the successful people.
Yes.
But the ones who are disappointed, disillusioned, never got what they were expecting.
Yeah, if you have sold multivitamin, these nutrition things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how it's pyramid, really.
Yeah.
You encourage this to do the other, so you can benefit this one, the other one.
Yes.
And I want you to know that because of love of money, a lot of people have distorted. They have come up with gimmicks to get you to give more.
Yeah.
Narcissists want to control your life by becoming your voice of reason. They want unquestioned compliance, and your only antidote, your only bulwark, your only fallback is inner voice. Learn to listen to your inner peace. If something doesn't give you peace, let it. You lose nothing by delaying. You lose nothing by waiting. And I told you one of my radical rules is I don't pledge. Pledges are one way they make you give a big promise during the moment of excitement.
Yeah.
This is not general, just for me. I realize I don't like generally I don't like dates. I think generally, just when I don't like being, you're owed this money.
Yeah.
I think I stopped when early on people would come for pre-wedding and say, you don't have to give now, you can pledge. Then they harass you with a pledge.
I know.
They harass. Like Tala, you know. They won't give you any money, but they will follow you.
Yeah.
So closely. Like a lender.
Oh gosh. I get what you're saying.
Because pledges really carry the atmosphere. I sat in a certain place and families are giving 200,000, 300,000, 200,000. I told them, how much do you have here? 10, thank you. Guys.
You gave 10K when everyone was giving 6 figures.
I just followed that proverb. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush.
Yeah. What did your wife say?
We are always in
She was
argument.
game. Okay.
Yeah, see. No, I don't want to be followed.
Yeah.
Remember.
I know.
That stress of remembering, you know, you know, you will hate me for giving you that little that I know I can budget for soberly, and give you now that you can use to actually buy those iron sheets.
Yeah.
My friend, this is cash money, okay?
Yeah.
Appreciate cash money. Those places many people never honor. They just run away.
Yeah.
So one person sets the bar there.
Right?
Yeah. And then what they're escorting, big money, is your total contribution. Okay, the escort for the contribution is like your contribution. Okay. Holiday gives 200 and escorted by 10.
Yeah.
You wanted to give 10.
10, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, let me tell you, I learned when I saw that God himself told Moses, each according to how their heart moves them.
Yes.
That's my standard. Each according. God did not tell Moses to perform, come up with a song first, bring a specialized giving preacher, bring an expert, psychologist.
Psychology.
I don't know where we got all these gimmicks from. I just know Moses made an announcement.
Yeah.
Guys, you have a project, and this will, according to how your heart moves you. Thank you very much.
And they give, is it the story where they gave so much that he had to...
In excess, let me tell you the truth. The problem we have is we don't know what God said. We just hearing hearsay.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
Hearsay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
My mentor told me there's nothing as powerful as accurate knowledge of the scripture we are using. You can tell what doesn't sit correctly with it.
Yes.
You know? But because we are lazy, we don't want to read. We're waiting for somebody to come and tell us. So they manipulate the message.
Yeah.
Because I know the standard, I'm just cool. You will hate me for being hard to excite.
I know. I think that's a trick of dealing with narcissists.
Yes.
Be hard to excite.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, they use you as examples. Other people are very resistant, or they're doing this. You make me uncomfortable. You never see me again.
Yes. Simple.
Yeah, I'm a volunteer. This is a volunteer organization.
Yes.
I'm not a shareholder.
Yes.
My mother-in-law always reminds us, as you give your children food to the church, remember you're not a shareholder.
Yeah.
You're not a shares there.
Yeah.
Be as a member of that volunteer community, but measure your investment knowing that you can't go back and ask, I gave this much, give me back. I gave this much, do this to me. You don't have those kind of rights.
I worked somewhere where people used to give donations.
Yes.
And when they were broke and they had no food, they would write to us and tell us, you know, I don't have food and I've been giving to you. How can you help me? And there was nothing we could do.
Yes. There was no that agreement that we shall help you when you are in. Measure you are giving to make sure your affairs are taken care of.
Yeah.
Make sure you're giving.
Yeah.
That's the idea of understanding what is going on. We're saying when you have an internal guide,
Yeah.
you listen and you weigh. Then you give in a way that, do you know many people come to hate the whole idea of faith and their journey because they overgave,
Yeah.
expecting something
Yeah.
which did not materialize.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you come, you disobey, you fall out from other things. And you remember how much you gave, but you fell out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Their last instruction is to center your growth in your own life, not in that geographical community you attend once a week, not in that group from the university where you had a very close bond and you loved and you that is the fellowship that you identify with, and that's where your growth is centered. You have seen people who have been so traumatized until they lost themselves when they fell out with one community. You're wondering, why was your life so shattered? They do not center their growth in their own life. This is what this centering your growth in your own life looks like. You should have a library at home or a place where you study your spiritual material and where you grow by yourself.
Yeah.
So that you are out there, you are supplementing. Going out to church and fellowship should be a supplement. The real meal should be at home.
Yes.
You wouldn't imagine you living on people's food. What guests give you, what people.
Yeah.
You do share meals with the people out there occasionally. You just don't live on it.
Oh my. Isn't that the temptation?
Yes. Spiritually, you do share meals occasionally.
Yeah.
Even where it is recommended in Hebrew says not neglecting the habit of getting together. You hear the language?
Yes. Yes.
Not neglect, meaning it's like there's another main thing that is also in addition to.
Yeah.
The main thing is what Paul was calling the church that gathers in your house. You and your partner and your life and yourself, me and my house, that place. When you center that, you develop a culture and a texture of your journey that keeps you full. When you're not famished and hungry, when you're young, you don't have a lot of spaces. You come from your parents' house to the church. You don't have personal spaces a lot when you're young. So you tend to transfer a lot of your energy to the church, and that's all you can do at that time.
Yeah.
But as you grow, conflict of interest intensifies.
Yes.
You want to sing, another one also wanted to sing. You wanted to lead this song, this wanted to do it. You saw the political competition can hurt you so badly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of us learned this rule we are explaining today the wrong way, the hardest way possible. After you headbutt with other people so badly that 50-50 you nearly gave up.
Is that your story?
50-50, and many of my colleagues' stories.
Oh.
We grew up thinking that's the only place we can find that energy, we can release ourselves. Yes.
Yeah.
And because we did not know any other space.
Yeah.
Until we discovered accidentally that when you have your small space, you should also allocate a place where you can release that energy. You want to sing at home as well. You want to do everything you wanted to do it at home so that your energy is already flowing.
Yes.
It's not that by Sunday you've been waiting the whole week to come and do this, and the other person has also been waiting, and they have a domination. You come home, you come out of that place hurt, bruised, frustrated.
I used to lead worship, and I realized one of the seasons of my life where I became free was when I was comfortable to sit at the back as I was to be singing at the front.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not you're looking forward to how you will sing.
Yeah.
And then somebody else frustrates you.
I know. or like maybe you practice the whole week, but when now it's your time to shine, there's one person that is off key.
Yes.
And you go home dissatisfied.
That's a highlight.
Yeah. I was waiting for it all year.
What if now you are singing regularly as you wish to your TikTok?
Yeah. Oh.
To your Instagram.
Yes.
You're singing to yourself. You're recording and listening to yourself as you wish.
Yeah.
You're not hungry, craving, and waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your life is already shining. You're not waiting for that one day to shine.
Exactly.
You have centered your growth in your own life. That is difficult, but it is sustainable. You migrate sometimes to other locations.
Mm-hmm.
You can't always be in this community where you're used to.
Yes.
But if you have centered it in your life, you move with it where you go. Sometimes you're on holiday far away. Other times you have moved to this place. Other times you're not. The church, they closed it for some 2 years. It was COVID, and people could not go. We could not. Those who were dependent on other people lost their grounding.
Mm.
When it is your personal space, and I want to ask those who like singing, buy the keyboard, bring it up, buy the microphone. It's not forbidden, imagine. Nobody will arrest you.
Yeah.
I don't know why we register. We can't do it at home.
Yes.
You can do it at home.
Yeah.
Whatever you like doing, imagine you can do it.
Mm.
Buy your own sound system, put it there.
Yeah.
How you like dancing? Dance there.
Dance there.
Bring that microphone and do that thing. You'll see how many people don't know you just enjoy your gift genuinely.
Yes.
They're watching you on FB and they say, hey, I like it.
Yeah.
Keep it there. Are we doing it today? When are you coming live again? You want to, huh? So we can do this one here.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I saw one guy doing that very well. I think he's calling himself Danny Bless or something. Mm-hmm. And his channel grew very quickly. People resonated. Mm. He does not have the setting looks like church, except that it's not church. It's just them in front of it. You see.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And it's just flowing, and it's so relatable. This guy is just doing his thing.
Yeah.
I said, this guy has hacked it. Now he's not trying to compete for this small stage on Sunday.
Yeah.
If they invite him, he will gladly perform even better because he's always practicing.
Yes.
If they don't, he has a stage that has no competition.
And his own community. Isn't it?
Center it that way.
Yes.
Center it in your life. Why? Narcissists want you to be totally helplessly dependent on them for your life. For them to prophesy doom. For them to ask you to give everything you have. For them to ask you to bootlick, serve them, forget yourself, forget about your life, your wife, go serve there, forget about your husband, you're serving that night, because you are centered there, your growth is centered there. It's a bad mistake.
Yeah.
The way to liberate yourself and make sure whenever you feel bad vibes, you can easily detach because you're not totally dependent on.
Yeah.
You have a journey of your faith, but it is not dependent on this community absolutely.
Yeah.
You do love it, you are a part of it, you are not reserving back, but neither are you dependent on it. You are centered in your own life.
Yeah.
You have a journey the whole week. By the time we meet, you are both hungry and full. You are vibrant. You want more, but you're not starving. You've not been holding, and then you don't have a life unless we allow you to. You know, when you have that kind of an ongoing life, you are immune to manipulation.
Yeah.
When you feel this is too much, just detach. I don't like that. That's not how you talk to me. You misrepresent. You lied about me. You threatened about me. Those things, when they get out of hand, you can easily control them. Yes.
I think also just the last one, the very last one is being self-aware and grateful for everything in your life, because I think narcissists also really prey on trauma, isn't it?
That level of your healing.
Yeah.
Because that language has not been popularized in our culture, much less in our spiritual journeys.
Yeah.
To say you should not ignore the father wounds and mother wounds, the things you're trying to work on.
Yes.
The self-esteem.
Yeah.
The trauma from the job you lost, the breakup that you suffered.
Yeah.
You know, the betrayal by friends, you know, the financial losses, whatever you were suffering from in the past.
Yeah.
You should not ignore where you are in learning to see it in perspective.
Yes.
If you transfer, if you are blind about it, somebody will talk as if they're soothing you about that, and you will fall in love with them.
Yes.
Because of their soothing, and it's just because you are not healed, you're not processed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Benjamin. See you guys on the next episode. Cheers.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together, because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life,